Good morning. Here I am. I've arrived in Sri Lanka. This is the first morning. We've just got up and we are in the beautiful UNESCO heritage town of Galle on the south coast. It's about a 2-hour drive from Colombo, and we're going to spend a couple of days here exploring. So we're up early this morning and we're going to do the ramparts walk. So I'm going to go and do that now. I'll see you later.
This is Galle Fort because it's recognized as one of the few living forts in the world, which makes it very special. Because if you comes inside the fort, there's no reason for you to go out. From petrol shed to fancy restaurant to all the hotels, schools, co-complex, everything is there, right? There's no reason for you to go out. Just like that, it's also one of the well-preserved forts in Southeast Asia, which all of that in 1988 UNESCO listed this thriving city as a World Heritage Site mainly because of its archaeological architecture.
Just up on one of the bastions of the ramparts, one of the main kind of outposts that the Portuguese initially built, and then the Dutch invaded and took over and then stayed here for hundreds of years after that. Incredible. Amazing old cannons. So this is a fun fact for you. Obviously behind me we've got Galle Cricket Club and Cricket Ground, and where you obviously get the international games playing. And actually where I'm standing is the absolute best position, where everybody comes and sits to watch the game. We just jumped into a really old Morris Minor and we're going to go for a ride! Woohoo! Hello, just thought I would give you a little update. Been hanging out in Galle all day today, so this morning we went on the ramparts walk, which was so interesting. And just to spend a bit of time with Praveen, our very enigmatic guide, who took us around for about an hour and a half or so. We headed off early in the morning because when the sun comes up it really does start to hot up quite nicely, and particularly at this time of year. So I'm here in Sri Lanka in September. It's very humid, very hot, and also, as you can see behind me, come the afternoon the rain starts to fall. Which actually I quite like. It's really atmospheric and it just makes everything smell amazing, and it's just a lovely sound. So just spending a half an hour or so just sitting on my balcony listening to the rainfall. Soon enough it will have stopped, dried up, and the sun will be out again. So actually coming to Sri Lanka in out of season or in monsoon season isn't too bad. Yeah, it's certainly very atmospheric. We have just stopped for 5 minutes at this gorgeous little roadside cafe. We've just left Galle, and we're driving to Yala National Park. It's about a 3-hour drive, so this is the perfect place just to stretch our legs, have a drink, and carry on our journey. Just arrived at Uga Chenna Huts and taking a little golf buggy to camp. Just arrived at Chenna Huts, Uga Chenna Huts in Yala National Park, and it's quite an unusual camp because you're literally based right on the ocean. which is just such an odd combination to think that we're out in the bush or in the jungle, right next to the sea. We're going on a game drive this afternoon, so very excited. I'm really hoping for a leopard, but let's see. It's 6 a.m. We've all got up early to get on our jeeps and go on a game drive in Yala National Park this morning. Really hoping for a leopard today, but the situation and location of this camp is absolutely exceptional. Chenna huts, Uga Chenna huts, look at that for an early morning sight for sore eyes, beautiful sunrise over the ocean.
Hi, my name is Avi, and why you should visit Sri Lanka is because it's a very special place. From the airport, in a couple of hours, you can be down on the coast. A few hours from there, you can be on safari in one of our national parks. And a further few hours from there, you can be here in the beautiful hill climate and tea estates of Sri Lanka. We really are a special place with diverse culture, food, amazing people. So come see us. The place I call home.
Morning, we are just sitting in a tuk-tuk. Okay, that's my lovely friend. And tuk-tuk driver, say hi! And we're taking a tuk-tuk ride up to Lipton Seat, up in the Tea Hills. So a short ride, probably about 45 minutes in the tuk-tuk. Enjoying this glorious countryside up in the hills. And we're going to do a little hike around Lipton Seat and then continue back down the hill again and going to go and visit Lipton Tea Factory. See you later. So we've just been up to Lipton Seat, which is the highest point of the Lipton Tea Estate. Now we're just doing a little walk down through the estate, up down through the valley. We've just been talking to some of the tea pickers who spent the morning picking with just fresh green tips from the bushes, and they're now carrying their yield back down to the tea factory.